Dipankar Gupta, sociologist, let me start the discussion with you. The two words in question in this particular dispute are monkey and bastard. Now, the Australians say that the B word in their country is not actually that abusive. It's often used in a friendly way, but in India it's very abusive. The M word is not so abusive in India, but in Australia very abusive. So is it a complete clash of cultures, a complete misunderstanding of what is abusive in one country is not abusive in the other?
I think there can be clash of cultures, but this certainly is not a clash of culture because it's just a convenient way of passing the buck. I think bastard is a bad word to use wherever you are. But on the question of monkey, I'm not so sure because, a word doesn't become a racist word just because you and I decide suddenly this is racism. A racist word comes into being because of convention. A large number of people agree it's a racist word. It is built on power asymmetries. For example, the term Paki is racist, but the term Brit is not. So in that sense, one has to be very careful. The term Caucasian is not racist, but the term Negro is. And that is why when you talk about a word being racist, it's not something that I can just pick out of the blue and say, this is a racist word, I've got you now. The question really is, does this word have any large-scale convention behind it? Are there people who
But when
word?
The word monkey is used in the context of someone of potentially African descent or tribal origin, is that not then construed as a very derogatory word?
I think we're reading too much into it. For example, the word monkey is not derogatory in India at all. In fact, we worship the monkey. So to say that the word monkey is derogatory in our context is not derogatory. In fact, even in the West, people say don't monkey around and so forth. It is not a racist term.
But that's a very interesting point you make about how some words are good words, some words are bad words. The Paki is a bad word, but Aussie is not a bad word, it's an acceptable word. Kancha Elaiah, what's your view on this? Dipankar Gupta is saying monkey is not really a bad word, but do you feel that these words, when used in India, do contain some amount of social and cultural violence within them? Words like monkey or chamar or chura, the kind of words that are often used, even words like madrasi. Kancha Elaiah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, would you like to respond to that? Would you like to respond to the question of, that the word monkey is not really a racist word, as Dipankar Gupta was saying, but then do you feel that in fact there are words that conceal a lot of hidden social violence within India?
Yeah, I don't know why Dipankar Gupta is saying that. Now, in this case, what is important is how did Andrew perceive that word? Andrew is a black. Andrew ethnically is a person who has been denied all historical rights. He has complained, and through their captain, that he has been called monkey because he's a black person. Now that is very important. Here Dalits, I don't know whether Dipankar Gupta thinks that, the word Chandala is abusive or not, and the Brahmanical forces use that word as a so-called, positive word, but the Dalit tribals, OBCs feel it as completely abusive. And, this is casteism, and casteism is transcending itself into a kind of racism.
Into a kind of racism. Let me get the...
racist language as racist at all.
Okay.